Hey Scorpio, I'm doing a reading for you for the new moon in Aries, right? Scorpio, what I was getting for you before I started this video, I feel like there's like this dark brooding energy going on with you, Scorpio. I don't really know what you are going through. Here's the thing, Scorpio, you do. And I don't think that you're sharing that with anybody else. I think you're just brooding on it. I feel like you're just letting these feelings and emotions keep riling up inside of you here, right? I feel like there could be almost like a negative outlook toward this circumstance, towards the situation here, right? I feel like you keep making ultimatums. I feel like you keep, well, I'm just going to do this anyway. Scorpio, I feel like you're almost like putting a situation in the trash can, right? I feel like you've released any hope, any any joy, any peace about the situation here, right? I feel like there's little strings that are hanging on. But I feel it's those past emotions, the past connections to the situation here as well, right? I feel like those strings are what is keeping what little bit of hope you do have about the situation alive, right? I feel like that's the only reason why you even are, man, Scorpio. I feel like it's unnerving you at how much this is still affecting you here as well, right? Man, Scorpio, that's terrible. First out, we have sanctuary. Yeah, I feel like at this time you could be ducking off in a corner, really taking some time out just to kind of figure out yourself. Once again, I don't feel like you're sharing your energy with other people. I don't feel like you're talking about your feelings, talking about your emotions. I feel like you're going to a quiet space here, right? All by yourself. I feel very much hermit energy. You could have Virgo very heavy in your chart here as well, right? This could be highlighted at this time for you. You're really just trying to go into a quiet place where you can figure out what it is you're doing, right? And I feel like there's so many different truths that are coming in for you at this time, like why Scorpio, like I feel like there could be like past traumas, past like this is the reason why you are like this involving men. This is why you're accepting with these types of behaviors. This is why you do this. I feel like you're having some true understanding as to what's kind of shaped you up to this point, right? And I feel like that's almost I feel like that's really illuminating a lot of things for you, right? And I feel, once again, Scorpio, this is a heavy shadow period, right? I feel like all this Aries energy, I feel like that could be where all of this tension's coming out from you. And I feel like that's really why you're separating yourself. Yeah, I feel like it's necessary. I don't feel like it's time for you to be out here really collecting and connecting with other people, right? First out, we have Seven of Swords. Yeah. Scorpio, I feel like you're side-eyeing people. I feel like there's a lot of situations that you just don't trust. Once again, even the situations that you've had hope for, that you've been waiting for, that you're waiting to, I feel like you're even side-eyeing those. I don't feel like, I feel like you're really just trying to escape this energy. Once again, I said earlier, like, well, I'm just going to go do this instead. Like Scorpio, I feel like instead of just dealing with the issues here, right? I feel like you really keep your eyes closed to the bullshit and just go on your own way, right? I feel like you're keeping what it is you're wanting to go, what it is you're wanting to do, like out of other people's business, out of other people's ears here as well, right? You're not trusting anybody. You're not trusting anything, right? I feel like you're knowing that there are several snakes in the grass here for you as well, right? This could be involving a marriage here as well, a contract, a marriage, a partnership, anything like that. Could be a business deal here as well. I feel like once again, I feel like this is something that you're just not trusting in, right? I don't feel like you have belief in this like you once had. And then we have Star. And then we have Star. This could be with a Taurus. This could be with an Aquarius here as well, right? If you've had any sneaky, shady behavior going on within yourself, if there's been any sneaky, shady energy, any secrets, somebody doing stuff on the slide without you really knowing, you trying to get away, be slick, all of that's coming to an end. Any of this past energy that's been building up for you here at this time is really being healed for you. And I feel like that's necessary in order for you to get over this. It's anger, it's resentment, it's frustration, it's tension. And Scorpio, I feel like it's killing you. I feel like you're making volcanoes here. And I feel like, Scorpio, the time is now to really let these things go and allow these things to be transformed for you here as well, right? And then we have Seven of Wands. And then we have Seven of Wands. I feel like there's going to be a lot of heart chakra energy healing work coming in for you at this time, right? And I feel like this is going to be so important for you. I'm almost seeing like the Grinch where his heart grows like 3 different sizes here as well, right? I feel like this is something that's going to be necessary for your growth here, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot of forgiveness, a lot of release involving the situation. Moving forward, I feel like you're going to be a lot more protective with yourself, a lot more, I don't feel like you're going to be as open in giving and receiving with other people. You're forgiving, but you're not forgetting. You're allowing yourself to really move on through the situation. For yourself, you're not forgiving the other people to forgive them. You're forgiving them for yourself, so that you can have this ultimate healing, so that your heart truly can be strengthened, so you can have beautiful love situations, beautiful work situations here come in for you and really succeed, really be abundant, really bring joy and life and love into you. I feel like you already know this. This is stuff you already know. Once again, Scorpio, I don't know what you're going through, but you do. And I feel like this is something you're holding very close to your chest. I don't feel like you're even wanting other people to know what it is you're going through. You're knowing that in order to get through this, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you're having to heal, a lot of stuff you're having to realize, a lot of stuff you're having to work through. Sometimes, like when there's a broken bone, sometimes like doctors have to go in and like re-break the bone in order to like reset it so it can heal better here as well, right? I feel like that's kind of why this heartbreak came in for you, right? Like I feel like there's been a lot of breaks. I feel like there's been a lot of tears. I feel like there's been a lot of things that really could have broken you up in the past. And it's almost like there had to be like one final like break to come in and like reshift, rechange, like rebuild the vase, rebuild the bones here, right? In order for this really to connect how it should. And Scorpio, I feel like you could have been having like a lot of chest pains here, like a lot of anxiety, like just a lot of pressure going on in your chest, right? And I feel like that's because there was a lot of things that you were really needing to heal within yourself, right? There was a lot of things you were really needing to heal. There was a lot of things you were needing to understand here as well. And then we have Ace of Wands once again. Once all of this has been healed within yourself here as well, I feel like your home life is going to be so much more beautiful, so much more wonderful, a lot more enjoyable here, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot of new vision and insight as to how it is you're supposed to be moving forward, right? How you've been moving up to this point is not how you're going to be moving. Like once you know, you can't unknow, you can't unsee this. And I feel like that's something that you're truly realizing here as well, right? Once you know how it is your life is supposed to be, once you know where it is you're supposed to be going here, there's no turning back. I feel like you're creating like the safe place within yourself, within your home, really creating a sanctuary here that no energy, no person, no situation can really come in and interrupt and take away the peace and joy and love that you found in the sanctuary here as well, right? Sorry, I'm having a lot of ear, nose, and throat the past couple of days. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Stick with me. What is the Seven of Swords? With the Seven of Swords, we have Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Whatever this sneaky situation was, whoever was hiding, whoever was just being hurtful here as well. And I feel like this person was being hurtful like right in front of your face, right? This situation really left you broken down. It really made you like just bury yourself. I feel like you like dug a hole and you're not looking at anything. Oh, this makes me want to cry. You're not wanting to look at anything. You're not wanting to talk to anybody. You're just going to sit here, right? And I feel like you started unpacking in this space. And Scorpio, I don't feel like that was good for you. Scorpio, you weren't certain as to what it is you were even supposed to be doing or saying here. And I feel like you just trapped yourself. And then we have Queen of Swords. This could have been involving a Queen of Swords. Scorpio, if this was you, I feel like when people were coming up, trying to like talk to you, trying to like give you some understanding here as well, right? I feel like you were very mouthy. I feel like you were going for the Achilles. I don't feel like you were being very nice. I feel like you were almost like harsh with these people, harsh with these energies here as well. Like you were real quick to just cut them off. Like I feel like you even knew that they were being snaky. You knew they were being sneaky, shady, and you were done with it. Once you've seen this, you can't unsee it. With this Hierophant here, we have this Queen of Wands and this Five of Swords. There could be a partnership, a marriage here with this Queen of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty. You're not really sure as to like where things are going to go, how things are going to transpire here as well. There's been a lot of confusion. It's 2 5s here, and then we have the Temperance. Instead of putting the whole situation in the trash can at this time, I feel like you're allowing the situation to play out for you, right? I don't feel like you're just making an automatic decision like, okay, I'm pulling out all my investments, I'm pulling all the money out of the bank here. No. I feel like you're doing it slowly, right? If there's a situation where things just really are not working out, there's too much chaos, too much frustration, especially involving something like a marriage here, right? I don't think you're just gonna withdraw all your money. I feel like you're gonna do it slowly over time, and I feel like you're doing this with your emotions here as well. I feel like that's even with communication. I feel like there's gonna become a lot. I feel like there's gonna become a space here where you're really retracting, like even trying to have an understanding, even trying to have like a coming together of sorts, right? Like you're really gonna start holding your energy back. There's gonna come a space where it almost seems like pointless here as well, right? What is this Star? It could be with a Sagittarius woman here as well. What is this Star card? We have the Moon. This healing work that's coming in for you, Scorpio, it's going to be an emotional healing. This is going to be something that I don't think everybody's going to be able to see. Once again, I don't feel like everybody was even really truly noticing that, hey, there's something wrong with you, right? And so when this healing is coming in, it's not going to be in everybody's face. Everybody's not going to know, right? It's going to be very personal. It's just going to be for you here as well. Once again, this is going to be worked on through your emotional state, in your emotional space. I don't feel like this is going to you're gonna wake up and be different. I feel like this is gonna take time here as well, right? Like I feel like there's gonna be an intention set. I feel like you're gonna be very diligent. I feel like this is gonna be something that is slowly gonna start showing up. Like you're gonna notice, like, hey, you're not as angry about these situations. Hey, you know, your heart's not as broken here. Sorry, there's like a fly in here and he's driving me crazy. Yeah, I feel like this healing work's gonna come to you over time, right? And then we have Hermit in reverse. I feel like there's going to be a partnership here that's coming in where you're not really having to do this. Hold on. Where you're not really having to do this alone here as well, right? Like there's going to be a lot of truths that these people are coming in for you to really to help to understand, for you to really define within yourself here, right? I feel like you're going to have a lot of support. Once this healing energy is coming in for your heart here as well, right? Once again, moving forward, I feel like you're really strengthening yourself. You're really protecting yourself. I don't feel like you're allowing yourself to just be weak or vulnerable or, you know, overly giving or overly intimate here as well, involving a new situation, especially with the Strength card. Moving forward, you're going to have a code of protection. You're going to have a code of armor here, right? So none of these situations can come in, not only and affect you, but so these situations can't come in any longer for you, right? And then we have 10 of Cups. Yeah. Look where you have Leo at. I feel like wherever that placement is, I feel like there's going to be a lot of joy, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of understanding, a lot of strengthening for you at this time, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot of joy pouring in for you in that aspect of your birth chart, right? I feel like that's where you're going to find your most peace at this time. And then we have King of Cups. It could be with the King of Cups here. That could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. This could just be you here as well, right? Right, Scorpio? I feel like you're going to find a lot more enjoyment just within yourself here as well. Once again, that home energy is sticking out very heavy for you. What is this High Priestess? The 10 of Cups again. 10 of Cups. You know what direction is your happily ever after. You know where it is you're supposed to be going here as well. You know what brings you joy. You know what brings you peace. And I feel like that's what was also bringing you the tension and frustration here as well. I feel like that's why you keep getting angry and frustrated. It's like this space feels almost out of reach here for you as well, right? I feel like whatever you're truly wanting, I feel like at the beginning of the reading, I feel like that's what could have been causing this frustration here for yourself, right? And then we have Chariot. And then we have Chariot. Yeah. Once you realize, hey, like what it is you're truly in love with, what it is you're truly wanting to go towards, what is making you so happy, but in reverse also makes you so angry. Once you have these realizations here, I feel like that's really pushing you forward. I feel like you're not like, hey, like I can't keep not going in this direction here as well, right? And I feel like you're getting really serious with yourself. And then we have Six of Pentacles. And then we have Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going towards this opportunity. This is something that makes you happy. This is something that brings forward movement. It takes you to different places that you never even knew existed here as well, right? Yeah, this is very much a spiritual connection. And Scorpio, that's another reason why I feel like you could be getting irritated with yourself. Like, I feel like you're very intuitive, especially with this High Priestess. You're very intuitive. You already know, like, what is yours. You know you have all of these beautiful things on the horizon for you here as well. Like, you know you have a beautiful home. You know you have a beautiful partnership. You know you have happiness, peace, joy, all this money here, right? Like, you know you have a new car coming in. Like, you know you have all this stuff. And I feel like you keep getting in your head about it and like preventing yourself from moving forward, preventing this abundance from coming in. You're frustrated that you're not seeing it yet, and that's not fair to yourself, Scorpio. I feel like you're almost like saying like, hey, this hasn't happened yet, so it's never gonna happen. No, things take time to manifest. Things take time. Till now, there's been a huge shift, right? There's been a huge shift. What is this Ace of Wands? A lot of the old energies that were here, like they're all leaving. Good morning, good morning. All those old energies that have been here, they're finally leaving. They're finally clearing out. You're gonna notice like the things that you were going through, the same issues, the same upsets. Like you're gonna notice like, and that's the thing. Things have to get so bad in order for you to notice like how good they are, right? And I feel like that's almost why you could have been going through such bad circumstances, such bad situations here as well. You have to understand how bad things can truly get in order for you to understand like how great things really are supposed to be for you, right? It's almost like the journey has to be rocky in order for it to get like smooth, and in order for it to yes. Let me do one more card and then I'll answer some questions. What is this Ace of Wands? We have Seven of Cups. Once again, Scorpio, I feel like you're going into a space where hey, this is things that you're manifesting. These are things you're dreaming up here, right? Like these are like these are visions and insights that you're having here as well. Like these are your manifestations. These are your visions. This is your little dream world. This is the world you're creating here for yourself. And I feel like once again you're getting really serious about that here as well. You're not really allowing anything to come in and stop you here, right? I don't understand that. And then we have the Lovers. And then we have the Lovers. That's what I'm saying. We have Seven of Cups and the Lovers here as well. I feel like you could be, at this time, I feel like you're really like picturing the partnership that you're wanting to bring in, right? I don't even know if you've met this person. I don't even know if this person's come in for you here, right? But there's going to be a new vision, a new insight as to like what it is. Like, I feel like you're having this like dream world of like this person, you know, with like a blurry face, you know, and like you're standing in your brand new kitchen here, right? And like there's all this love, all this joy. I feel like these are things that you're doing for yourself, and I feel like that's helping pull in this new beautiful love relationship situation here, right? That's going to be equally yoked, equal give and take here as well, right? And then we have the Hangman. Once again, I feel like this is something that you're having to do. Like this is the spiritual work that you're putting in order to create this beautiful physical world here for yourself, right? Like these are things that you're having to do. These are visions, insights that you're having to have for yourself here, right? Nobody can think this stuff up for you, right? Like this has to come into your mind first before it can come into fruition. Like this has to be a spiritual thing before it can become a physical thing here as well, right? Okay. Two Aquarius is not like you would think two people of the same signs are good for one another here, right? Two Aquariuses not necessarily don't always work out right. Like I have a Gemini moon, right? And so I always think, oh, I'm gonna do so great with a Gemini. No, that's not how that works. Like Capricorns, like I've tried dating Capricorns before. I have Capricorn in my 12th house, right? So that's like my hidden enemy. You know, so you have to check your birth chart as to like where your placements are, where their placements are, like how their Aquarius hits your Aquarius, how their Venus hits your Venus. You know, like go back and forth with not just your sun, but like your moon, things like that. I'm sure you have the same Mercury, right? Yeah. But Aquarius is like, they're typically like, you know, like everything's wonderful, everything's great here as well, right? Like they're idealistic. So they do, you know, they can last a long time, but it's not like really a permanent connection here, right? Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Once again, there's a shift here, right? If you're finally getting along, just enjoy the good space, right? Yeah. I can see two Aquariuses being best friends. For sure. Are you stubborn? Are you stubborn? She's stubborn. And what's your future look like? Well, I kind of just told you, right? A lot of butting heads here, right? Yeah. Yep. It depends on, I mean, you could be pouring out hot water, she could be pouring out cold water. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're Aquarians. Like, are y'all on the same page? What type of water are you pouring out together? I mean, it really depends. Like, how are your emotions mixing together, right? You're both air signs. So you have to keep in mind, are you hot air, cold air? Is she hot air, cold air? What are her, you know, what kind of water she's pouring out? What kind of water you're pouring out? Are you on the same page? Okay, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Cooperation instead of competition. Here is your answer. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.